I have found some interesting TikToks that we could potentially look at. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Alien conspiracy page, guy.
Yeah. Well, where else are we going to go?
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. Like,
all right, let's listen to this.
High government officials disclosing extraterrestrials. Paul Hellyer.
Paul Hellyer, former Minister of Defense of Canada, and he believes that life forms from space exist and are present on Earth. Why do you say that UFOs are as real as the airplanes flying over our heads?
Well, because I know that they are. They've been, as a matter of fact, they've been visiting our planet for thousands of years. And one of the cases that would interest you most, if you give me 2 or 3 minutes to answer, is during the Cold War, 1961, there were about 50 UFOs in formation flying south from Russia to across Europe. And the Supreme Allied Commander was very concerned and about ready to press the panic button when they turned around and went back over the North Pole. So they decided to do an investigation, and they investigated for 3 years, and they decided that with absolute certainty that 4 different species, at least, had been visiting this planet for thousands of years. So that's we have a long history of UFOs, and of course there's been a lot more activity in the last few decades since we invented the atomic bomb. And they're very concerned about that and the fact that we might use it again. And because the whole cosmos is a unity, and it affects not just us, but other people in the cosmos, they're very much afraid that we might be stupid enough to start using atomic weapons again, and this would be very bad for us and for them as well.
Holy smokes. He's Canadian, guy.
Yeah, there's a lot to take
in. Do you know him?
There. No, I have no idea who he is, but it's exactly what Dr. Stephen Greer says, is that they came since the atomic bombs, and they're trying to put a stop to that because it's not only affecting us but them as well. When you send these these magnetic pulses into the cosmos, and it fucks with alien shit. So,
well, look, everything is connected in some way because we exist in this thing together in a sense. So, yeah, I kind of get I get that. I don't know how to what level. You know what I mean? I don't know to what degree it sort of happens. All right, let's explore some more. There's a lady. This is why she doesn't think aliens have come. Scroll down just a little bit.
Sorry, guys. There's one more thing that happened in that. Sorry, there's one more thing that happened in there that was important. Oh, what was it? When they showed the Egyptian, whatever the artwork or whatever there,
hieroglyphs.
That's it. Yeah. It's true. You always see alien shit in those hieroglyphs.
Yeah.
Always, right? And even in our old artwork, you see alien shit. So that's interesting. There's many depictions of aliens throughout history. So, and those hieroglyphs are what, 4,000 years old?
Yeah, it's some older.
Yeah, I mean, so how long have aliens been here? Have they shared technology with us in the past? Right?
Have they interbred with people?
Yeah. Because we could be a hybrid alien species, probably no.
Where they might have had sex with monkeys.
Yeah, imagine the first one. All right, we're going to try to make a hybrid species here. And they're going through the list of animals that they want to hybrid with. And the one they choose is the one that throws fucking shit at other monkeys, dude. Yo. That one over there that's throwing his own shit at the other monkey, yo, we got to breed with this motherfucker because this is going to make a fun-ass world. Can you imagine the fucking hybrids we're going to get with these fucking crazy critters? Yeah.
Or maybe they tried with reptiles first and then ended up with dinosaurs and they're like, oh, shit. Yeah, this is not good.
Oh, shit. Yeah, true. There was some sort of genetic mutation where the dinosaurs are just growing uncontrollably large. Oh fuck! We really
apparently that's because there was a lot of nitrogen in the atmosphere back in the day, so it was just easier for shit to get big.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah. Okay, so let's explore this some more. So this chick reckons that the video she's going to show us is actually going to blow our minds.
I'm going to show you is going to blow your mind. Humans have actively been trying to get into contact with aliens, but despite our best efforts, it would be very hard for aliens to find us. The very first radio transmission was in the 1890s, but those radio signals were too weak to make it far in space, let alone be understood by aliens. Much later, we actually tried to contact aliens. We sent out this radio message with information about humans and Earth. They sent that message out in 1974, and they sent it to this star cluster. This star cluster is 22,000 light years away, so it will take that very simple message over 22,000 years to get here. In 2008, NASA beamed the Beatles song across the universe into deep space. But ignoring all of those recent attempts, even if those very first radio signals over 100 years ago were powerful enough and clear enough to alert aliens that we exist, this is how far those radio signals would have traveled. I'm not talking about the black box. I'm talking about that tiny little blue dot. That's how far evidence of humans has gone in our galaxy. There's just no way they know we exist.
Boring. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
unless they were already here. Yeah, she's lame. All right, let's kill that. Let's go back to the actual conspiracy page where there's she's believable content, at least. Oh my God.
Yeah, they're not going to travel like in a line from where they are to here. That's not how the technology works, guy. They're going to make a jump. It's going to be instantaneously, or they're going to come from another dimension. It's not going to be like, yo, they're going to get on a ship and, all right, let's go the speed of light for fucking 22,000 years till we get there. Negative, guy. They have a way of, it's like teleporting, right? When you bend the space, what's it called? Basically, you find like a hole so you can get
Warp drive.
What's that?
They go through a wormhole.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like pretty much instantaneous, right? I mean, there's little
they could also have completely different physics to us. So like,
yeah,
it's all up in the air, really. But like, what if they co-evolved in our solar system? What if they co-evolved near Earth or on Earth? You know what I mean? Who's to say? Like, we used to think that humans were only a certain, so many thousand years old, right? And then, God created everybody in 7 days. Remember that? And then we find like, oh wait, hold up. There's evidence of people way before that story came about. You got Göbekli Tepe. You got all these things that prove that humans have had advancements before we really thought that they did. You know, like we can show that they had levels of sophistication that we didn't know about before. It's like, oh, wow, that challenges our viewpoint. Okay, so maybe we've been around for longer. Maybe there's been multiple iterations of different people. You know what I mean? Like, I can imagine stuff like that. All right, let's go. Next video.
They are here. They are real.
Yep, go on, click it. I dare you.
Aliens are actually monitoring us. Alien sightings have been fairly common and commonly written off. However, if you notice the trend in which sightings increase, it's usually during war periods where there's a threat of nuclear war. There was a spike in UFO sightings when World War II was ongoing, and recently with the war in Ukraine, the UFO sightings have spiked again. There's a theory that the reason for the increased UFO sightings is that the aliens are monitoring us, because a nuclear war is not just bad for our planet, but bad for theirs as well. Upon the threat of a nuclear war, the aliens will descend to assess the threat of their own planets. That's why theorists believe that
Yeah. See, I like that one. I like that one. That's like,
it's not bad.
But that's like coinciding with a lot of people are saying right now. Is that's been since the atomic bomb era. Yo, I was just thinking, guy, like if they're monitoring us and assessing, the risk, why don't they just take out the fucking people responsible for this war or like the nuclear technology? Why don't you just take it all out themselves?
Maybe aliens are more like us than we realize, and there's different factions. Like they got the Republicans and the Democrats, or they got the left and the right. The aliens, and maybe there's factions of aliens that are like, no, fuck that, like let's do that shit because then we'll get control or something like that. And then there's other ones that are like, no, we need peace, man. They're like, yeah, maybe good and evil is like, it exists among all of them. I would like to think that a sufficiently intelligent and advanced civilization or entity or observer in the universe would realize that we're all just the universe. And then that would kind of like dissolve. But maybe it's like this, maybe it's just like a thing that's always going to exist. The balance between, good and evil, or light and dark, or chaos and order, da-da-da-da-da. Maybe you need to maintain a balance between the two. Maybe you can't just have complete order. You can't just have complete chaos. There has to be a balance between the two. So you always sort of need that tension.
You make a good point, because if there are other factions, they would be making decisions that to us might seem like irrational, just like what's happening on Earth. Because it seems just rational that the aliens would decide, all right, this is going to affect all of us. Let's make sure the humans don't detonate these bombs, and let's just fucking just take it from them. Just literally come down, take the bombs, peace out, and say, fuck you. If you guys fuck around some more, then like we'll kill you another way, or I don't know, or just take them, or just, I don't know, or find a way to solve, or just try and make things more peaceful. But there is holes in that as well, because that's like doing it with force, and that's not very.
Maybe that's against their religion.
That's true,
their
right?
beliefs, or against the global order. Maybe if they do that, then it's doomed to fail anyway.